I use that Braveheart analogy. Remember when all the Scots are, wait, do not flee when they see the English on the battlefield. Please, when you see Joe Biden on the electoral battlefield and his supporters, everybody should be saying, wait, do not flee. There's nowhere to run. Joe Biden is weak. You probably saw this video yesterday. I don't like to play stuff that saturates cable news, but it's important in light of it. Some of you may have missed it. Here is a video of Joe Biden with a union worker in Michigan verbally accosting the guy. And Biden, who's like the weakest candidate out there physically and mentally at this point, why is he always threatening people with like violence?
Yeah.
Folks, it's sad. As a guy who practices violence often through mixed martial arts and Brazilian jiu-jitsu only to avoid it, seriously, anyone who knows me knows I'm not in any way. I'm a big teddy bear. I only practice that so I won't get attacked and I can protect my family. What is Joe Biden at 77 constantly I'll take you outside. The other guy, remember the other guy, months ago? I'll challenge you to a push-up contest. Hey, come on, man. I'll take Trump outside. Dude, please cut it's silly, it's stupid, and the fakest tough guys in the world are always the ones who talk about being tough guys the most. Enough. Zip it, Joe. It's embarrassing. Here's Joe. You probably saw this, but again, I want to do a follow-up. Threatening this union worker. It's just so stupid. Check this out.
These union workers that have been working countless hours under the Trump administration, I'd like you to explain how you plan to not only keep us working, about how you intend on getting the union vote when there is a large portion of the union workers that are gun enthusiasts, and you are actively trying to diminish your Second Amendment right and take away our guns.
You're full of shit.
All right, thank you.
No, shush. Shush. I support the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment, just like right now, if you yell fire, that's not free speech. And from the very beginning, I have a shotgun, I have a 20 gauge, a 12 gauge, my sons hunt. Guess what? You're not allowed to own any weapon. I'm not taking your gun away at all. You need 100 rounds.
So when you were in Beto, when you said you're going to take our guns,
I did not say that. That's not true. I did not say that.
It's a viral video.
It's a viral video like the other ones they're putting out there. They're simply a lie.
Your voice, you said that you're taking the gun.
Well,
he just clarified it.
Wait. Take your AR-14s and what?
Okay, this is not okay.
Hold on. All right. Hey, let's
don't tell me to go outside.
There's a lot of guys, wanting.
I'm not worried.
Hold on. So much.
Give me a break, man. Don't be such a horsey.
There you go. So there's Joe Biden again, time number 6,422, threatening a guy, cussing him out. At least he didn't call him a lying, dog-faced pony soldier like he called that woman in that other rally. Now, you probably saw it. So you're saying, well, what? I don't like to play stuff that's said because you can see it on cable news. Why am I playing this? Not because I need to highlight Joe's serious decline on the campaign trail. We already know that. I just covered it. Even the Democrats are trying to hide him. Cancel the debates. 7-minute stump speeches. When I ran for Congress, I did half-hour stump speeches. Congress. Here's coverage on MSNBC of that incident. And why is this sensitive to me? Before I get, of course, Joe, the coverage of that is going to be because Joe's a Democrat, Joe Biden. That was so awesome, man. It was so awesome. He told a potential voter he's going to take him outside and kick his ass. This is great. This is really awesome. Or what he's saying, let's go outside, or threaten to slap him or whatever. This is great. Why is this sensitive to me? Because, folks, many of you know me, been with me a long time. You're my audience, and I tell you things I don't tell everyone else. I obviously have had some confrontations with media types. I'm a New York guy, and that's not an excuse, but I've told media people to go blank themselves and told one that his outlet was full of stuff at CPAC.
So I've heard, yeah.
Yeah, Joe's heard the rumors. Yeah, those rumors are true. And, it reminds me of that Ghostbusters line when I told the guy that your boss at Mediaite is a D. Reminds me, remember Ghostbusters? When he calls the guy D-list, and then the guy says, Bill Murray says, that is true. He has no... That is true, what I said. But it's kind of funny because, by the way, I never ever would, by the way, ever, because it's unforgivable and it's against my values. You don't threaten physically people. I'm 6'1", 230 pounds. Totally inappropriate. Immoral. But I have had episodes where I've told people, Joe, the headline every time is unhinged, crazy, lunatic, Dan Bongino. Oh, he's crazy. Joe Biden physically threatens people. And listen to this coverage by Claire McCaskill, how awesome this is when Democrats do it. Check this out.
Him going toe-to-toe with that union member today, where the rest of the union guys were all around and he used a bad word, that will help him with those voters.
Totally
It won't hurt him. It will help him.
There you go. When Joe Biden does it, it's awesome. Claire McCaskill, this is great. People are going to love this. Yet I tell fake news outlets they can go somewhere, and all of a sudden it's like, I'm just telling you from a guy who's been a victim of this stuff, this is why you just have to gaff off and not care whatsoever. If you're running for office, take my advice. Just gaff it off. This media coverage of all just gaff it off. It will have no effect whatsoever on you. People don't like the media. They know it's dishonest. If you feel the need to tell them to go somewhere, then you do whatever you want to do because it doesn't matter. If you're a Republican, you will always be painted as the unhinged, insane lunatic. The Democrats will, you know how they'll be painted, Joe? He's a truth teller, shows an edge. Whatever. It's total crap. Just ignore it. I do. I actually relish it. And I'll tell you, I never got more. That Mediaite article came out. We did 1 million downloads that same day. So I'm serious. I can't thank him enough.
You just heard the Dan Bongino Show. You can also get Dan's podcasts on iTunes or SoundCloud. And follow Dan on Twitter 24/7 @DBongino.